Good afternoon, this is my Shaman Oracle reading for this week. Today I continue reading for Leo, Virgo, Libra and Scorpio, and this reading here is for Libra. Welcome Libra. The reading starts with the magical Nordic tarot card. Out for you came Two of Wands. This card is about communication, self-worth, partnership, and confidence. The Two of Wands marks the start of a rewarding partnership in love, in work, or in business. From joint ventures with friends to new relationships and fruitful collaborations with others, it heralds a time when two heads are better than one and joint projects are poised for success. Existing businesses, they will thrive as opportunities grow and diversify, and an office romance could be on the cards as well for singles. Important decisions will also need to be made in work and in romance, and there could be a choice between two partners or jobs. Do not settle for what is comfortable and choose happiness instead. The next card is from the Mythic Goddess Tarot, and out came the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is about abandonment, withdrawal, and some escape, and the meaning is letting go. There are times in our lives when walking away is the best option, so the Eight of Cups is a reminder of this. Sometimes it is necessary to abandon a situation or a person or a job. This can feel disappointing. You may question your strengths and your backbone, but it takes courage to recognize the right time to let go. You may feel weary now. It is time to explore what will bring you true happiness. While this card appears to indicate some soul searching and a feeling of being out adrift, take heart and know you have tried your best, and there are times when you have to cut your losses. The Sacred Forest Oracle card that came out for you is the Spring Guardian of the Spirit Guardian of Spring. It is about activation. The daffodils are surfacing through the dark, rich soil, and tiny green buds are bursting forth on every tree as the many birds' songs fills the air. Flowers are bursting into bloom, and there is a wild scampering through the forest as creatures, large and small, they revel in the glorious energy of spring. It is a sign that a new cycle has begun again. Do not hesitate. The time is now. Take action. It is okay if you are hesitant or even afraid. Face that fear and then do it anyway. There are times to pull back and think carefully before every action, but this isn't one of those times. Forge forward with courage and with certainty. A new beginning awaits you. You might experience some chaos or some turmoil, but that is all part of this exciting time of activation. Do not allow upheaval to disrupt your forward trajectory. Be courageous and forthright. Make your decisions swiftly and with confidence, and then act on them with steely resolve. In ancient times, people employed springtime ceremonies to clear out the old and invite in the new. Spring was seen as a time of new life. The seeds were sprouting, the eggs were hatching, and animals were giving birth, and there was new beginning all around. Spring also refers to hope, renewal, growth, youth, and love, and ceremonies were done to honor the transition in life. The spirit guardian of spring says to you, get ready, big changes, they are ahead. Things that have been incubating are now coming to life. A profound transformation is ahead, so take risks. Keep going. Prepare for this time of upheaval, fluctuations, and renewal, and the end result will be glorious. Next card is the mystical Shaman Oracle card, and out came Wild Woman. When the wild woman dances into your reading, she reminds you of the essence of authenticity and freedom. Divested of all social constraints and cultural conformity, the wild woman holds up a mirror to your essential self, the true essence of who you are and who you have meant to become. She is a reminder of the bright light within each of us that gets dimmed by the restrictions imposed upon us by the expectations of society. She reminds us that in order to be fully present to life, we must uncover that light and let it shine brightly, regardless of the perceived consequences. There is an invitation to this card. When the wild woman comes to dance in your reading, you are invited to shine brightly and to know that your true self is being called out to engage in this world. This is a symbol that your long-held dream is beginning to take root and wants to be expressed. Your authentic self doesn't fit in a box. It needs the freedom to shine. It is time to have courage and step into the light. The wild woman says to you, shine brightly and dance with abandon. Be yourself and let the Great Spirit decide what happens. You will be happy that you did. There is a medicine aspect to the card. Excess for its own sake is a sign of imbalance. This is a warning that you may be trapped in obsessive thinking or behavior, looking for release in places that will never provide it. So let go, lest you become like the hungry ghosts of Chinese Buddhist lore that can never be fulfilled. True release comes from trusting the fluidity of life, understanding that just as a river needs its banks to flow through, so too do you need boundaries around your thinking and your behavior. Now is the time to simplify, be mindful, and connect to the light within. And the last card is the Oracle of the Seven Energies. Out came exposed and revealed. Key concepts here are that the imposter syndrome is here coming up, letting go of self-condemnation, the freedom from past unresolved wounds, the focusing on your self-worth, and the underlying beauty in a rejection. When you experience your so-called exposure, you do not just feel you have done something wrong, you feel like you are wrong, fundamentally flawed. Know that life loves you and the universe doesn't make junk, only magic. However, many social interactions, especially online, are steeped in distorted and unhealthy ways of expressing pain by shaming. Here is the way out of this. See shame as the heart-wrenching cry for help that it is. Consider whether you could have been triggered in the outer world by unresolved issues that matched all your inner pain points. If someone is shaming you, perhaps you have triggered them. How miserable they must be to expend their energy on such toxicity. They are drinking poison and hoping you will get sick. You cannot love someone out of their shame. You can only show compassion for both them and yourself and set a healthy boundary and refuse to fan their flames. Look upon shame as an opportunity for your growth, your evolution, your healing, and your freedom. With this in mind, can you let go of your attachment to control? Admit that this emotion isn't something you have power over, and so surrender to a higher power. There is a sacred quality to the vulnerability inherent in admitting you cannot do this alone. When you allow yourself to be laid open in this way, you gain a beautiful new perspective. Then the healed shame has the infinite power of the divine to set you free. So that was the reading for you, Libra. I thank you very much for listening. I wish you a wonderful whole week. Take care and goodbye.